Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be going over this NAUTIS GL1909D, or as they call it on their website, the Dive Pro 200. I'm going to tell you a little bit about where I got it, what I think of it, and show you some of the basics. Before we get started, it did come on this leather strap, which is okay, but I wasn't a big fan of it, so I took it off and I put it on a NATO strap, black and red, to complement the black and red bezel and the black face, which I think it looks really, really nice. So what I do know about NAUTIS is that they're a micro brand, and I couldn't get a lot of information on their website. Just basically talks about their watches. But I know that this came from a Watch Gang subscription, not mine, but somebody who had it, and I purchased it from them. I did purchase the watch new. It still had all the stickers and tags on it, so I knew it was brand new. It is a really nice looking watch. I mean, I don't know which tier of Watch Gang he's got, but he had several watches. This is just the one that I picked up. So without further ado, let's go over some of the basics of the NAUTIS Dive Pro. So 42 millimeters diameter. It does have appears to be a mineral crystal with the date at the 3 o'clock and the Cyclops magnifier there. It is stainless steel construction all the way through. It's got a nice finish to it. Screw down crown, which is very nice for diving. 120 click unidirectional bezel. Pretty satisfying click. Not very much back play. You can hear it there. It's pretty good, you know, not too bad. And again, not too much back play. Once it's in place, it's in place. It does say it has 200 meters of water resistance, and with that screw down crown, I probably believe it. And like I said, it came on the leather strap, and you get all that for about $175 on their website. Now, if you know anything about the Watch Gang subscription, you know that you pay and they send you watches based on how much of what level tier you're on. So I paid for this watch nowhere near what it retails for. So, and I'll go over that a little bit. I found it on the Facebook Marketplace. I did some research on the brand. I saw how much it was going for. It was originally listed for $65. I negotiated it down to 35 bucks. And then I paid 10 bucks for the strap. So 45 bucks, and I got this really nice NAUTIS diver with what they call the Coke bezel. And you can see there, it's pretty nice. The leather band, like I said, I didn't really care for it too much. So it does wear nice on the wrist, and I will do some wrist shots in just a little bit. Now, it does have the quartz movement. One thing that I'm not going to do a lume test. You just have to trust me on this. The lume on these indices and on the hands is pretty bad. It's worse than the Invicta lume, if you can believe that. It's pretty bad. I don't know if I just didn't charge it enough when I tried it, but it just wasn't very robust. Let's put it that way. Now, I put this down, customary wrist shot of what I'm wearing. It's a vintage Seiko 5 that was given to me after my friend's father passed away. And it's a beautiful watch, very reliable, automatic movement. I love it. And this is one that's going to be in my collection forever. So, but I am going to try on this NAUTIS dive watch and let you see what it looks like on the wrist. As far as any quirks about the watch, there's nothing really that I noticed. It doesn't have an exhibition back, obviously, because it's quartz, but it appears to be screwed down. Like it says, just says Japanese quartz movement. Like I said, I got this watch at a steal. 35 bucks for the watch. I think the lowest tier on Watch Gang is $39. So even if that's the tier he's on, which it really can't be because it's a $175 watch, they tell you on there that you'll get a watch that's at least much, much more than that. So anyway, not too bad. Let's take a look at it here on the wrist, and I will pop up some pictures of it. But it doesn't, doesn't wear too high. It feels good. I'm wearing a little tight on the wrist, but overall, I'm pretty happy with it. Now, what can I say? Saved 140 bucks by buying it secondhand. It was brand new. The stickers were still on it, and it keeps good time. I've worn it a few days, and overall, it's nice. This is what I would say that a nice alternative to other beater watches. The bezel's nice. Crystal's okay. Now, would I spend $175 on it? Probably not. I think that for that price, I'd rather get a Seiko or something with a little bit more heritage. I haven't taken this swimming, you know, but I know that if I pick up a Seiko dive watch, I'm jumping in the water, no problem. As a matter of fact, for $175, I'm going to say this. I would rather have the red and black version of the Invicta Pro Diver and have extra money left over. But I can see where, you know, on the strap, it does look a little bit better that way. So, and that's not saying that watch subscriptions and micro brands are bad. I'm not anybody to tell you how to spend your money. If you want to be surprised every month with a new watch, hey, have at it. That's great. I personally would prefer to be able to pick out my watches. I like to feel them. So I met the person that I bought this from, and I told him, I said, you know, I do want to look at it first. I want to see how it fits. He said, absolutely no problem. And the band, it's not bad. It's got some stitching on it, and it just says, you know, it says NAUTIS there and genuine leather. So it's not really bad. And I like leather band watches. You know, the buckle, it also has got the name right on there. So, you know, they've got some details. But is it a $175 watch? Not for me. Not for me. But then again, I'm pretty frugal. So if you are not into subscription watches, or the subscription watch service, but you go out and you want to find these watches, what I recommend is look on the Facebook marketplace. Take a look at Let Go, Craigslist. Check your local pawn shops because, you know, they're gonna. I've seen them for sale for less than $175, but then again, I've also seen them for, you know, being bid on for even more. So it is a nice watch, and I will wear it happily. I don't have a problem with it at all, and I think it looks really, really good on the NATO strap. I think it complements it very well. So, you know, it's a different watch. It's something that's in my collection starting 2019, and can't complain. You know, when you get a watch at such a great bargain, it's gonna be it's a happy day. So, like I said, keep your eyes out, you know, open for those kind of deals because they're out there, and you know you can score big. Anyway, if you enjoyed the video, please give it a like, subscribe, share it with your friends. I'm going to be bringing more content to the channel. Now that February is almost here, I will be purchasing a couple of watches that I've been looking at, especially a new diver watch. So thanks for watching, and see you next time.